Hello, I am Jose Rios. I'm going to talk about how to integrate virtual activities to face-to-face classes. We know that virtual activities are a huge advantage that teachers must have in mind since they facilitate the explanations and support the teachers in the classes, and they also help the learners to be always in contact with English so as they can improve their English skills. Integrating this kind of activities with the face-to-face classes is quite easy. You as teacher only have to choose a Web 2.0 tool, then explain to the students how to use it, and make the students to work on it. Once the students have finished, it could be the same day or the next class, you can discuss or debate with them about what we learned in the video. So you as teacher are there to solve some doubts or to give some explanations in case of any doubt. In the web, the teachers also can print a lot of worksheets which the students can practice a lot and improve and learn more vocabulary. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about how to use this Web 2.0 tool, which is known as Saber Inglés. This is a very interactive and a good web tool. Okay, the subject I have chosen to explain this web tool is comparatives and superlatives. Okay, comparatives, I'm going to give a quick explanation or quick reference just for you to have an idea before we start with the web tool. Comparatives are used to compare two things or two people. Example, he's older than his wife. And we know that there are some rules to form the comparative. So we as teachers, we have to explain all these rules to the students. Okay, now superlatives. Superlatives are used to compare or show the difference between more than two things or more than two people. Example, the Everest is the highest mountain in the world. So as you can see, there are some rules, and the teacher has to explain to the students how they can manage this kind of rules. Okay, now I will start explaining this web tool. So in this web tool, we can find a lot of topics. So as I told you at the beginning, I chose comparatives and superlatives. It comes with explanations in Spanish, which is easier for beginner students. So this is an activity in which it explains the comparatives and superlatives. And here we have an example. Here we can see a phrase in Spanish. So the student has to make them in English using comparatives and superlatives. So the way it works is when you have the phrase, you have to put the cursor on it, and it will open this little window, and it shows how it is the correct way in English. So it will be this apple is smaller than that apple. So continuing or going on. So this is the page in which they explain superlatives. It is also in Spanish, and the exercises are the same as in the previous page. So here we have this example. In Spanish, and if we want to make it in English, we have to put the cursor on the phrase and it will be open this little window, and we can see this is the biggest room. Okay, then continuing with the web tool, we can see an exercise in which the students will have to complete with the comparative or superlative form of the adjectives. So we can see that there are a lot of phrases and exercises which are quite good for students to improve their English. Okay, right there in the next page, we can see a listening practice. It says click this button to listen, and then the students in these blanks will have to write what they listen to in this audio. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope this video was useful for you to improve your methodologies or your abilities to integrate virtual activities with face-to-face classes. Thank you very much.